trade jerseys after the game?
How would we play for it? I'm all in. Good. This should be interesting. Let's get it.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the miss from the Prophet. Dort against Lively. For 3, Holmgren, and Lively pulls it down. I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Now, Gafford, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lively's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Here's the Prophet. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Pass to the Prophet. Here's Irving, defended by Dort. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford, Lively trying to break loose. The shot's good from Gafford.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Williams finds Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing him shake loose in the mid-range.
Here's the Prophet. And the rejection by Holmgren. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the night. And some changes here for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Thompson comes in for Najee Marshall. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league. Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
Wiggins kicks to Wallace. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Here's the Prophet. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Now here's Wiggins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Launches it. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
Inside, here's Wiggins, and no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas. They're up by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with the Prophet, and it's Exum in at the 3. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Prophet in the last game against New Orleans lit up the floor. He scored 21 points, and his ability to keep getting back to the foul line helped their cause tremendously. And this team is on a hot streak. His play is a big reason why. We'll see if that continues. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production? As well.
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Now here's Wiggins. He's defended by Exum from outside the arc. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks leading. To the inside. Washington. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Williams. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Lively.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense.
And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. And the lack of production doesn't just fall on the shoulders of the players. The game plan that the coaches have, it's whack. It doesn't work.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the All-Star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
Yeah, because it's just a popularity contest right now, and they haven't been playing for long.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And here are the Mavericks now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Hartenstein.